Today, we're going to be taking a look at LawToolBox's document management system. LawToolBox built on the platform of Microsoft Office 365 groups. What I mean when I say that is that each matter that you create in LawToolBox will be its own Microsoft 365 group and will have its own SharePoint site for document management. I'm going to get started by setting up a new matter today. I'll go ahead and click on New Matter. Here I'll enter my case nickname as Jones v. Brown. Here we'll select our state, so I'll say Colorado, and then I'll rule set, accept the license agreement, and click create. What the system is doing here is creating that Office 365 group for this matter. As you guys know, anybody that you add at this stage is going to have access to all of the notes, contacts, and documents that go along with this matter. Most importantly, they'll all automatically receive the deadlines on their calendar. So the first thing I'm going to do is click on the matter name. I'm going to go ahead and create my team. This is going to create the team for this matter inside of Microsoft Teams. And if I jump over to Microsoft Teams, we'll see that our team just got created right here. I can also access my documents directly in Outlook by selecting Documents, and this is going to take me to that SharePoint site. When you guys first see your SharePoint site, it's going to be blank. As you can see, mine automatically has a file folder structure. So we also offer you the ability to templatize all of your file folder structures and SharePoint sites. If there's a file folder structure that you guys are used to working off, we can easily make that available across all of your SharePoint sites using our Apply Template feature. I'm going to jump back over to Teams. All of the teams that you create in LawToolBox will be created with one channel, General Channel. We also offer the ability to customize the creation of additional channels created with each team. So we currently have ours configured to create 2 additional channels, one for communication and one for discovery. You can customize this to whatever fits the needs of your firm. You can save emails directly from Outlook into the Microsoft team for a particular matter. To do that, you're simply going to click on the ellipsis to the right of the channel and hit Get Email Address. Here you can see Microsoft Teams is still setting up my team. So I'm going to show you guys a previously created matter. Once that email address gets created, this is what it's going to look like. You only need to provision the email address for a channel once in the life of a case, and then you can copy and paste it to that channel so everyone knows what it is. You can also have your clients directly CC this email address with any emails or documents that you would like to automatically end up in the team for that matter. To save an email from Outlook into the Microsoft team for a matter, you're going to select the matter, select the email you'd like to save, and then just click Save Email. You'll notice that LawToolBox is going to recognize that I have 3 channels created, and it's going to ask me which channel I want to save this email to. So I can go ahead and select the general channel and hit save, and it will automatically save my email to the general channel for a matter under the Post tab. Here you can see that I have a history of chat, saved email, files, and documents that I've been working on for this matter. Anything that you put into the teams will be historically archived and exist here forever. If any of the emails from Outlook that you're saving contain any attachments, it's going to automatically save those attachments under the Files tab in Teams, which is going to be the SharePoint site for that matter. So you can do your work from the Files tab or from directly inside of SharePoint. To get all of your documents into SharePoint, it's really easy. It's just a simple drag and drop. If I click on the ellipsis to the right of a document, you'll notice it opens up more options for me. Here I can preview my document, I can share it, and we have several options on how you can share a document. You can share it with everyone in your firm, you can share it with people who have existing access, or you can choose specific people that you'd like to receive this document. You can also choose when you're sharing this document if you would like people to be allowed to edit this document or not. So I'm going to allow editing. I'm going to select specific people I want to share this with and hit apply. Here, I can go ahead and just type in Dasha's name and hit send. And she's automatically received a link to this document in SharePoint and only this document. You can paste the hyperlink into your LTB calendar entries so they appear in the calendar entry itself. And when your attorneys click on their calendar entries and click on that hyperlink, it's going to drop them directly into that document in the SharePoint site for that matter. You can download these documents, delete them, rename them, pin them to the top if it's something important and being worked on by a lot of people. Version history will show you a history of modifications that were made to this particular document. You can also check out documents. So if you want to work on a document and you don't want anyone else to be able to make changes, you can simply check it out when you're working on it. If anyone else tries to access the document, it's going to show them that it's checked out. When you're done working on it, you can simply go back in and check it back in. It's going to allow you to make comments, so you can make notes of any updates or modifications you've made to the document and simply check it back in. When your team members come to check out this document, they'll see all of your modifications and notes first. If I click on SharePoint right here, it's going to give me an overview of all of the SharePoint sites that I currently have access to, that being all of the matters I'm currently working on. If I want to jump into the Jones v. Williams matter and see what I have going on, I can do that. Here I can see the recent documents that are being worked on. And if I click on documents, I'm going to see all of the documents appearing for the specific matter right here. Here, if you're working on any documents, you can click on the document and make this a tab at the top of the team. This allows multiple people to work on a document at once. And this will appear as a tab at the top of the screen. When you guys are done working on it, you can simply click on it and remove it. All of your documents can be accessed in a few different places. So in Outlook, you can access it from the documents folder right here. It's going to take you to that SharePoint site. If I go into Microsoft Teams, I can access it from LawToolBox in Microsoft Teams by selecting the matter, and I'll see my documents folder pop up right here. I can access it directly from Teams. I'll see it under the Files tab. I'll see it when I open it in SharePoint. And I can also access these documents from app.lawtoolbox.com, which is going to be our mobile app that allows you to pull up your deadlines and your documents on your mobile devices. You can download them to your desktop right here, and you can hit sync if you would like to continuously be syncing down to your desktop when anyone makes changes. The next thing we're going to take a look at is our virtual meetings feature. LawToolBox has developed a seamless file sharing mechanism, and this is built on top of Microsoft security hardened platforms, SharePoint, and Microsoft Teams. It's really easy and simple to use and will allow you to share a large number of files at once, or large files like videos. All you're going to do is create your matter and then select virtual meetings. Here, I'm going to go ahead and schedule a meeting. And I'm going to say that I'd like this to be a client intake meeting. Here, I could enter my recipient's email address. So I'm going to go ahead and send this to Lorene. I could select my date and start time. I want to say that I'm going to meet in the channel and send invite. This is going to go ahead and create the meeting. And then it will allow me to create an instant file share with Lorene. So here I would just click on view attendees, and I'm going to click on file share. The person outside your organization who is trying to share documents with you is going to receive an email that's going to walk them through the process of securely uploading documents to that matter inside of your Microsoft Teams. Once they've navigated through the MFA or the multi-factor authentication, they're going to be able to upload documents to a secure folder that LawToolBox has created just for them. The uses of this tool include meetings with clients who want to share confidential documents, settlement conferences, depositions, even court hearings. So you would use LawToolBox's rules-based calendaring system to generate the deadlines for all of these events. And then you would use our virtual meetings module to manage the meetings and then the file sharing. So I'm going to go ahead and open this, and I can drag and drop a document that I'd like to share with her right now. So I'm going to share this white paper, and she should have access to that once she navigates through the MFA. So LawToolBox leverages SharePoint search. And when you use this feature, you're searching across all of the documents and data in your Office 365 tenant. So you're searching sites, pages, lists, libraries, folders, and files in SharePoint. It's going to search the full text of the document as well as all of the metadata. So when I say metadata, I mean the author's name, the title of the document, the file name, and any other keywords or categories that you've put in place. If this is a recent file or document that you've been working on, it's going to appear here under your recent files, or you can go ahead and just type in what you're looking for and hit search. And this is going to search everything in your Office 365 tenant and pull up all of those documents. If you would like to dive deeper, you can go ahead and click on Advanced Search, and that's going to link you directly to Microsoft's Advanced Search right here. Here you can search by exact words, key phrases. You can choose words you'd like to omit and then select the parameters of your search as well. So you could choose to search by author, description, size, name, URL, last date modified, created by, or last modified by. You can also search for documents using LawToolBox inside of Microsoft Teams by using our LawToolBox bot. So here I can just go ahead and type in search and then the name of the document that I'm trying to pull up. So I'm going to type in white paper. I'm going to make the bot search for it in my Office 365 tenant. Here it's showing me all the results that it's found. I can choose the file type that I want to see. And now I have my document. I can see the last data was modified by and who the author of this is. And I can go ahead and pop this open. And now I've just found my document.